David Campbell-James, the principal race officer for our 2018 European Championship here in Gdynia for the 49er, FX, and NACRA. And Dave, it's been a tough week for you guys, but I think no day harder than today.
No, it's very tough today. We expected, we hoped we'd have wind in the morning, and we had actually had 3 good races for the boys in 49ers. We were expecting a bit of a lull at lunchtime, which we had. Unfortunately, it never perked up. So for the girls in the afternoon, they got 1 race, and the NACRA, I think the Delta course, the furthest one or the closest one to Gdansk, they had a
good breeze.
They had 8 knots, 9 knots, and we were struggling at 4. And
you were on the Alpha.
Yeah, we were the nearest to the marina.
But you were able to get 1 in, so all the NACRAs got 1. It wasn't a great one though.
It wasn't. Ours wasn't a great one. I suspect that the Delta course one, so that would be Blue Fleet would probably have had a reasonable race.
Yeah, good foiling downwind and everything.
I haven't had a chance to talk to Rob yet, but and then I wasn't really very happy. The race took about 42 minutes as well, and we changed the marks and made it quite a lot shorter for the second lap, but it was very mild. The funny thing about today was we've got sort of 5 and maybe even 6 knots, but actually the sea is a very sloppy sea and very confused sea, and that really makes it...
And at a very oblique angle to the wind, so it's weird downwinds, right?
Yeah, it was,
Now, what do we have to expect for these final 3 days here in Gold Fleet Racing?
Okay, well, we've had 10 races so we've had full on for 49ers. We've had 8 races for FX, and we've only had 7 races for NACRA. So now we go into gold racing or silver racing, and it'll be gold for 49er, and FX will be 25 in the top fleet, top gold fleet, and then the NACRA will have 50% of the entry, which is
27.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so we go into it'll be 3 and 3, and then Saturday. It'll be Friday. Actually, it'll be Friday with 2 for everyone, and then so the gold fleets will go first thing on Friday, and then we'll have the medal races in the afternoon. So
what does your meteorologist tell you to expect?
Well, I'm looking a bit the same as we've had. So, I hope. Got to be positive and think more. 10 knots would be fantastic. So,
boy,
maybe I'm dreaming.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the weather's beautiful. We've had a lot of great racing already. You got to be proud of that, and hopefully it'll materialize.
Yeah, they've really the Poles here have made it really easy for us. They've just so friendly, and it's been great actually. So, I hope we can finish off the week and have a good championship. Let
me ask you this one. We saw a ton of black flags today, and a lot of boats tossed on black flags in both the 49er men's and in the FX. It's a tool you kind of have to use, but is it something you try not to use as often as you can?
Well, the problem is on my course, I've got a huge amount of starboard bias on. I think I probably had about 8 degrees in my 49er, must have been 49er gold races, but they're still down the pin end. I had postponement, I had 2 or 3 general recalls, but I really hate it when we have a general recall on the black, but I think one of the courses did have a general recall on black, and so that's it's not good. And so no, the starting was really difficult today, and
for you guys and for the racers, for sure. Hopefully it'll be a little easier tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, huh? Yeah. Ben, you got a forecast for us?
Lots of wind.
Lots of wind. Good. That's what we want to hear. See, optimism. Thanks, guys. David Campbell-James, Principal Race Officer for the Europeans.